Today we're going to talk about
things we miss from the U.S.
We're the Youngs.
We've spent our lives traveling the world.
And in 2018, we moved from
Chicago, Illinois to
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Now we want to share with you
how our new lives abroad
is keeping us young.
keeping us young.
are helping to keep us young. All right, welcome back to Travelin' Young. Thank you again for joining us. Today we wanted to talk about, we've spent a lot of time comparing things between the U.S. and Denmark.
Yes.
And we feel like we haven't done a great job of talking about the things we like about America and what we miss. And so we wanted to spend a little bit of time on that today. Yes. Maya's not with us because she's at after school, but she is actually going to join us and send me some videos. So
through the power of technology.
So she'll contribute to this, but just not physically from this room.
No.
But so we thought this would be interesting because there are tons of things that we miss, and it's not just peanut butter, although we miss peanut butter.
We do.
And a few other things we've said. There's also some bigger things. So why don't you go ahead and start?
So my first thing is craft stores, and I'm sure Josh and our bank account are happy that they don't have quite as many really big craft stores here in Denmark like they do back in the US, but crafting is just something I do, and we had these massive craft stores back in the US, and I could go and I could get any kind of fabric I wanted. I could get patterns, I could get art supplies, beading supplies, silk flowers, anything I possibly wanted, I could go and get it. And it just doesn't exist here. And Panduro just doesn't cut it. And it's really hard to do fabric shopping online. That's so impossible because you need to feel it and touch it and things like that. And so it just really makes me sad that we don't have craft stores here. So every time I go back, I make sure to stop in at a couple of my favorite places and kind of go crazy. I leave room in my suitcase to bring things back. So that's mine. And then, so we're gonna go over to Maya and see what her missed thing is.
Well, one of the things I really miss is I really miss my friends back home. I have been so close with my best friends ever since I was in second grade. And we were so close in 8th grade when I moved. And even since then, we FaceTime probably every single week, more, like twice a week. And we text all the time and we talk. And I remember being really worried that when we moved here, I was going to lose that relationship with them because I wasn't around them. But I guess we're just that good of friends that it just sustained the distance. And we still are best friends now, but I miss them so much. I haven't seen them since the summer of 2019. And I miss just hanging out with them and seeing them every day and getting to hang out. In 8th grade, or actually all through middle school, we would come to my house after school every single day and just hang out and have fun. And I remember we used to get chocolate milk delivered to our house, and every day we'd all just drink chocolate milk together and watch movies and play games. It was so much fun, and I really miss that. I miss being with them, but I hope soon I can see them. But they're for sure one of the things that I miss the most, probably. I think about them every single day. And there's so many things that I go through in my day where I'm oh man, I wish they were here. Or I wish they could be, this would be so much more fun if they were here. But yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Thank you, Maya.
Yeah.
I will say, though, that I think we all miss friends and family.
Yes,
for sure. So that's not on the list because it's implied.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen our friends and family in, since 2019.
Close to 2 years now.
It's been quite a while. So we absolutely miss them as well. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can go see them this year. But one of my big things is another thing I would like to see is a baseball game. I know I mentioned this in other videos. I'm often wearing some kind of Nationals hoodie because I love baseball and I just miss it so much. I like European football and we go to matches and it's tons of fun. I'm excited about the Euro this summer. But baseball is just a thing. It's just the nostalgia of the smell of the baseball field, memories as a little kid walking out into the baseball, stadium to see a game. It was just magical. And I absolutely miss going to baseball games. But the good news is the last game I went to was in 2019 when my Washington Nationals won the World Series. I was at one of those games. I was at one that they lost. But it was still a World Series game for my team. So at least for the moment, that's the last memory I have of a baseball game, which is very cool. But I'm really missing baseball. I hope that I can get back and see games soon. And it's really hard to watch in Denmark because the games are on super late at night. They're basically almost in the morning. California games would happen in the morning here, except for Sundays when they're day games. But anyway, I really miss baseball. It's such a great experience. It's a community. You talk to people, you meet people. It's just a blast. So baseball, I miss you. But one thing that we don't miss is all the things that we get to try on Tuesdays.
So much fun.
It's Tuesday. Today we went out and we grabbed ourselves some desserts. Sorry, no alcohol this time.
No.
We got some desserts and we're going to show it to you right now. So let's check out Try It on Tuesday.
Bakery, and we're gonna pick up some tasty treats for Try It on Tuesday.
Welcome back to our kitchen.
Yes,
which, by the way, we recognize there's a washer and dryer in here.
Yeah.
This is not by choice.
No.
We're renting. This is not normally where we'd have our washing machine. I get it.
I thought that was a thing in Europe.
I don't know. Somebody commented and said it wasn't a thing.
Oh.
It's a thing in our house.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jodbeke.
Jordbärshaft.
I don't know. I think it said cake on the thing.
It's okay.
Anyway, we'll just
Hard
eat.
cake.
How about that?
Whatever.
People have suggested this. We've had this before,
but I'll
never,
eat it again.
Yeah, and never at a local baker like this.
No,
and this cream and everything looks just
it looks
amazing.
really good.
Very excited about this.
Yeah, as well. Try to get some.
I mean, strawberries are just like some of my absolute favorite things. I love strawberries. This is so good.
Yeah, it's nice because it seems like super decadent, but it's really with the strawberries, and I don't think the cream's like super rich. So it's
all right. Well, we're not going to pain you to force you to watch us eat this whole thing. Go out and get one of your own for sure. And we'll have some more of this in the summer, no doubt, because I've heard this is a big summer thing. But anyway, that's it for today's Try It on Tuesday. I like this theme. I like the alcohol theme, but the pastry thing is working for me.
The pastry thing, I'm totally 2 thumbs up on trying different pastries and things. So
all right, well, let's get back to the. I don't know. I just want to eat. So bye.
And we're back. I was very excited about today's Try It on Tuesday. I love Jordbärshaft. So
very good, and local bakery.
Yeah, local bakeries. So that was great. So my next missed thing is going to be a food thing. You guys, I've mentioned before how much I like to eat, which I do, but I really, really miss Tex-Mex food. And that's not to be confused with authentic Mexican food, but American Tex-Mex food is so good. It is probably absolutely terrible for you, but every town almost has the same exact type of Mexican restaurant. They're all called like El Ranchero or La Siesta or Tres Amigos or something, and they all serve basically the same food, and it is all like refried beans and burritos and chalupas, and it's just like a taste that I miss, and I have not found any place here in Denmark that replicates it the way that it tastes in America. I think there are some solid efforts, but it's just not quite the same as what we get in the US. And I know one time I saw a video that I think TV Toe had put on for like a Taco Tuesday thing, and it was a recipe, and they were like putting it all together, and it had like, at the end it had like arugula and shredded carrot, and I think maybe even some like shredded beets on top, and I felt personally attacked. It's just, that's a no for me. So I really miss Mexican food.
I think I'd say one point of that too is the prices of those Mexican places.
Oh my God, it was nothing. You could get like a giant plate of food for like $6. It was ridiculous. And the white cheese sauce, the liquidy white cheese sauce, and a margarita the size of your head. Just like, I miss it all so much.
I have a friend who his mom would call that queso sauce, cheese soup. So you could eat it with a spoon.
Exactly what it is. It's so soupy. So I miss it. Anyway, we're going to go to Maya for her next missed thing.
Another thing I really missed is school dances and like prom and stuff. Now, I never got to go to prom because I would never went to American high school, but like I had been so excited for so many years to go to prom, and I never got to go, but it's okay. And in middle school, we had a few school dances throughout the year. Like once we got to 8th grade, like in my middle school, the older you got, the more dances you got to go to. So in 8th grade, I got to go to the Halloween dance, the winter dance, the spring dance, and the 8th grade graduation dance. And they were just so much fun. Like, I remember my mom used to sew my dresses for me, and I would think of these, like, super elaborate things. Like, one year I had this really pretty, like, purple flower dress for the spring dance, and then another year for the winter dance, I had this is one of my mom's prom dresses. And we cut it a little shorter, and we put some like string lights in it, and so my dress like lit up, and it was so cool. I just loved having fun with it, and I just remember always having so much fun with my friends getting ready before, like putting on all our makeup together, getting ready, and taking pictures outside of our houses for the dance. And it was always this big deal, like, if someone asks you to the dance, and I kind of miss that. Like, I know they have the gala and stuff, and I hope I get to do that. But I really miss having that opportunity to go to a little dance with all my friends every year. So hopefully if I get to go to a gala here, it's really nice.
Well, there you go. That's from Maya.
Yeah.
And, it's a bummer she couldn't be here with us right now because she's out at after school,
we
as
thought
mentioned.
she'd be off, but she's not.
She's not off this week. We are off this week.
Yeah.
We're not working, so bonus to us. We're out, getting pastries and
living our best lives.
all that stuff. But she will be here for the live stream, so really fast. The plan at the moment, April 5th on Monday at around 7 p.m. is the plan. I will finalize this and make sure it's mentioned on all channels.
Yes.
But I gotta work out a few last things, but I think it's gonna be 7 p.m. on Monday, April 5th, 2 days before my birthday, but that's because we really want Maya to be here. And this is before she goes back after the Easter break. So we want her to be a part of it. We'll still celebrate my birthday, even though it's 2 days early. Brisket, I almost called him bacon.
He's ready. Oh, bacon.
Brisket's back there, already ready.
Yeah.
But my last thing is shipping. So I'm sorry to the Post-Nor fans out there.
I feel like the Danes feel this too, though.
I don't think I'm the only one that feels like it's inadequate. In the U.S., I mean, you could order stuff, at least in the cities like we lived in, like within a day or 2 days, it would be at your house consistently. And I will say the benefit of it taking forever to get things and being unsure of when it will actually arrive. And then likely then, even after it comes, having to go pick it up somewhere because then it's still not left at my house. The benefit is I'm spending far less money impulsively online. Because there's times when I look at something and think, do I really want this in 9 days?
Really want to wait for this?
I really want it now. If I can't get it now, am I willing to wait 9 days? And then 9 days go by and I'm like, boy, I really want this now. I wish I bought it 9 days ago. Yeah, so I'm very disappointed. And it was an adjustment to not be able to buy things online the same way that I did in the US. So it has helped my budgeting and financial situation for sure. But it's super disappointing, especially now, because it's so hard to even go to so many stores.
Yeah.
That the whole just e-commerce, online shipping experience here is just not the best. Denmark has so many great things. That is not one of them. That is not one of them. So anyway, we just wanted to mention a couple of these things and just kind of share.
Yeah, there's so many other things that were honorable mentions that we just couldn't get in. Like, I was going to mention medieval times, which is a whole video in and of itself. But
we need to do that video when we're actually in the US and can go to medieval times. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things we miss. I mean, there's obviously things in the US that are challenging. But I mean, it's where we grew up. It's where we're from. And there's a lot of cool things. Not just the food, not just the peanut butter, not just the Cheez-Its, not just not just the oatmeal cream pies. Oh, I really miss
Denmark
those.
does not have the Smoky Mountains in the fall. You
No,
just
I mean, it's
can't
also,
beat that.
there's so many beautiful places to see.
Yeah.
Most of them have baseball stadiums really close by, just so you know.
Milwaukee, I miss going to Milwaukee for the baseball game.
So there's 30 baseball teams, and I have been to 28 of those baseball stadiums, and the only reason why I haven't been to the other two is one just opened,
Yeah.
and then one opened a couple years before, but I went to the old stadiums that those teams
Yeah.
played in. So I've been to like 40 baseball stadiums because some have been redone and rebuilt. I mean, I am a massive baseball fan. And so
we even carted our foam finger collection
yeah,
here to Denmark.
It's in a storage facility right now.
Not sure
It's
why
kind of
we brought
probably a
it,
fire
but-
hazard, but I also have foam fingers from all the
Yes.
stadiums. But anyway, boy, I just went right back to baseball again. I can't help it. I miss
Sorry,
it.
it's okay.
All right. Well, anyway, thank you so much. As always, thank you for everything. We can't wait to do this live stream,
Yes.
and we can't wait to answer questions. We've also got some stuff that we're going to share, like we're going to talk a little bit about the other random bits of alcohol that we have. Miranda doesn't know this, but I was thinking that maybe we'll even play and sing a song.
Oh boy!
Perhaps, you know, and a few other fun things that we want to do besides just answering questions. But
Yes.
part of it is too to talk and hear from you and engage, and we're super excited about it. We can't wait. But until then, we've got another video that's going to come up on Friday before then.
Yes.
That we're going to work on this week since we're not working.
Right,
We can
exactly.
do this instead
We're
of
relaxing.
work. We're relaxing. This has been the mode. It's a good time. I decided that when the time changes, it's the perfect week to take off
is.
because I can sleep in and I don't have to like
I-
rush to wake up in the morning.
Well, you get to sleep in. I have to take Brisket
Yeah,
out.
but then you can go
See,
back to sleep.
I did take a nap at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, but I took them out at like 1 in the morning.
You did.
So, all right. So that is that. We will end it there on who wakes up in the morning and all that stuff to take Brisket out. Also, Brisket has recently been groomed, so you'll get to see. We're going to hold tight.
He's a new man.
If you happen to see the post on Facebook, you'd see he's recently been shaved, and but we'll wait and show him live
Yes.
during the live stream and
Yeah.
his new look. He's like a brand new dog. All right. So again, thank you so much for everything. We absolutely appreciate it, and we shall see you later. Bye bye.
Bye.